Developed by Natsume and published by THQ in the year 2007. NickToons Attack of the Toybots is a game released on the Nintendo DS starring some of your favorite Nickelodeon cartoon characters from that era. In this game, you start off in the underwater world of Bikini Bottom, and then it opens up into kind of like a Mega Man style, where you can choose to go to Amity Park, Fairy World, Poo Poo Nunu Village, or Retroville, all culminating in the final level, which is the kind of like Wily's Evil Fortress from Mega Man. Each stage is divided into 3 different styles. You got action area, ride area, and a boss area. Each stage also unlocks a brand new playable character. You start off with 5, those being your title characters from each show: SpongeBob, Tack, Danny Phantom, Timmy Turner, and Jimmy Neutron. And each area unlocks a new playable character, not specifically from that show, but just iconic characters in general. So you end up with a total of 10 playable characters at the end of the game, which is kind of cool. At the start of each level, you get to choose 2 characters. For the sake of this video, I'm going to choose just the standard SpongeBob and Danny Phantom. That's why I don't reveal too many of the secret characters. And each character has a different style of play. SpongeBob, of course, likes to use his bubbles for attacks, and you use Y to switch to your different character. And Danny Phantom is more of a brawler. This game is the definition of basically taking a pre-existing IP and making video game slop with it. This is the definition of DS shovelware. The game is a great premise, a side-scrolling beat-em-up with your favorite Nicktoon characters. I mean, that's a great premise. The game is terrible. You want to know the ability of your attacks? You hit the B button. Once for a simple, twice for a double, 3 times for a triple. You can hold it and do a power-up attack, or you can jump with the A button and then do like a downward punching attack. You can do it forward. You can't do it backwards though. You always change directions instead of being able to go backwards. And then you hit Y to change characters, and then there's you see that blue gauge right underneath their life bars? When you fill that all the way up, you perform a special attack with both your characters, but it's the exact same special attack no matter what characters you choose. This is such a missed opportunity. You know how cool it would have been to see like a tag team of SpongeBob and Danny Phantom doing like a really cool, unique, like a 5-second cinematic of them doing a attack? That would have been so cool. This is such a missed opportunity. And by the way, LR do absolutely diddly do. They do absolutely nothing. So there's no crouch attack. There's no kick attack. There's no sliding attack. There's no grapple attack. This game is as bare bones of a brawler as you can have. And it is so sad because there is so much potential for the characters that they use. And the enemies are very generic too. The enemies aren't really like these aren't SpongeBob enemies. You know, where's the Alaskan bullworm at? You know, where's the what's his name? Where's the guy from the SpongeBob movie? The guy with the boots. Yeah, where's Plankton? I mean, this game is such a missed opportunity of just epic proportions. And as you can tell, It's dead simple too. As you go along in the game, it does get harder. However, whenever you get low on health, the game will drop health drops with enemies that you defeat. And if one of you guys go down, you get to switch to the other one, and your other partner revives in about 5 to 10 seconds. That's all you have to do, is survive 5 to 10 seconds, and then boop, your partner comes back to life with about 20% of their health back. And then you could just constantly switch back and forth if you're having a difficult time. Literally, I only gamed over once, and that was against a boss. Otherwise, the other times I gamed over were trying to collect the collectibles in the game. That's the only times I gamed over. The game is also incredibly short, with a runtime of about 3 hours. You can beat the game from start to finish in roughly 3 to 5 hours, depending on if you go for the collectibles or not. This game, I just had to make a video about the disappointment of this game. The graphics are amazing. I mean, the graphics for DS era are really good looking. They look, and that's SpongeBob, that's Danny Phantom. You know, they look amazing. Tack looks good. Tack is represented, which is really cool because you don't see him represented much nowadays. Of course, you got Jimmy, Timmy. Both those are great. Then you got some other really nice characters that you've seen in the screen select. You've seen El Tigre, or that's another really nice selection. You know, another character that's often forgotten about when you talk about Nicktoons. Just a really great selection of characters. A really nice idea, just absolutely fumbled at the 50-yard line. I mean, they had a great concept. They were running the ball, and they just fumbled it. And then they're just kicking it along out of bounds. It's just a terrible, terrible execution on this product. What could have been ended up being absolute garbage. And we haven't even talked about the other part of this game yet. And that is the ride area. Once again, just so I don't spoil any characters, in case you really want to feel the need to play this game. The ride area is literally, you get, your car controls like an absolute tank. It is terrible controls. Like, I have not played a game with this bad of driving in a while. You can't see what's coming ahead of you because of the dual screen setup. And it's just not fun. You know, like I said, this game had a great premise, a great idea. It just fumbled it horribly. Maybe Natsume is the issue because their quality control with other games in the past has... It always takes 2 releases to get it right for them. If you know, you know. This game just... I'm just sad what could have been. What could have been for this game. And then I'm going to show you, just so you get a taste, what the boss looks like. Once again, I'm only going to show you SpongeBob. That's why you don't get spoiled, in case you really want to play this game for whatever reason. I don't know why you choose 2. It's in the boss battle. It makes absolutely no sense. As you could tell, the boss, you get a heavy attack, which you use with A, and then you get a light attack, which you use with B. And that's all you do. You can hit this thing, which I have no idea what it does. I still can't figure it out. And in terms of game quality, I mean, this is just peak DS shovelware from that era. And this is the type of games that gave licensed games a real bad rep back in the day. Just because it's bad. It's so bad. What could have been, what should have been, ended up being absolutely nothing. The music isn't bad. The graphics are great. The idea is good, but everything else just falls short. This is probably one of the worst DS games I've played, and that's saying a lot. I can only give this a 4 out of 10, which should be a 2 out of 5. It's just, like I said, good graphics, good music, cool unlockables, but the length is a downside, the gameplay is a downside, and just what could have been is really bad. Honestly, a 4 is probably a little bit generous, but I had a little bit of fun, and these are some of the trophies that you can get, which is kind of cool. You know, nice to see Jenny from My Life as a Teenage Robot represented. That's kind of cool. Nice to see some more Attack characters represented. Of course, Goddard has to be in there. Katara, really nice to see Avatar get some representation. Rocket Power, just stuff that you don't see normally, you know, Real Monsters, Rocko's Modern Life, which was way ahead of its time. Chalk Zone, just stuff that you don't see represented in mini games, especially nowadays. Really nice to see them back. Invader Zim, of course, Fairly Odd Parents. But yeah, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. That's my score. 4 out of 10. Would not recommend. If you really, really want to play this game, maybe it plays better in co-op multiplayer, but I can only give you the review for the single player. 4 out of 10. Do better next time, Natsume. With that, I want to say thank you for enjoying the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.